Sometimes in the NFL, the injury report is the biggest piece of the handicap. This is one of those games. For sure. Because the injury report for the Cleveland Browns this week isn't just ugly. It's UGLY ugly. Hey guys, Teddy Covers from WagerTalk.com with a big game breakdown talking about the Texans and the Browns. AFC, I'm not going to call it a playoff elimination game, but certainly the team that wins this will be in good shape in comparison to the team that loses between the Browns and the Texans. Both these teams have had great character all year. Cleveland's got, 6 wins where they've come from behind late in the fourth quarter. They've been the cardiac kids all season. But what Houston did last week, in my mind, is as impressive as I've seen any team, any performance from any team all year. The Texans, coming off a 30-6 loss against the Jets, in which the defense got lit up, down 13-0 on the road at Tennessee. All right, playing with a backup quarterback, playing with a third-string quarterback in Case Keenum, playing without their top receivers. That team could have laid down, all right, and no one would have said anything. And instead, they dug deep in that game. The defense allowed only 3.2 yards per play. They held Derrick Henry to his single worst game of his NFL career, all right? And they're doing this without Nico Collins, without George Fant, without Will Anderson, etc., etc., and obviously without C.J. Stroud, their starting QB. Don't know yet if Stroud is going to play this week. Although Case Keenum threw one pick six last week. He could have thrown a couple. Titans dropped more than one INT. But Case Keenum, a veteran quarterback who's not afraid to throw downfield, that's what you want from your backup. That's a best case scenario for a backup QB for Houston. But the character of DeMeco Ryans' team, DeMeco Ryans' Texan squad, has been phenomenal all year. This team fights. This team has a home field edge as well. When it comes to Cleveland, you want to talk about an ugly injury report. We know they're on their fourth quarterback this season, okay? They're also potentially missing four of their starting five starting offensive linemen this week. There was no running game at all last week. Joe Flacco is now starting to take hits week after week after week. He threw 3 picks last time out. They were able to overcome those interceptions. But we are talking about a team. I mean, I go down this injury list on defense. It just goes on and on and on. The starting, whatever. I mean, Juwan Thornhill and Anthony Walker and Jordan. Come on. I mean, I can literally Grant Delpit now out for the year. Rodney McLeod. I mean, it's really probably Maurice Hurst. The Browns are extraordinarily banged up. The Texans, whether they have their quarterback or not, have shown the type of character that I respect. If I'm playing, I'm laying. Cleveland, this week, after all these incredible last-second wins, I wouldn't be surprised they're a little bit out of gas. Myles Garrett and company are saying all the right things. I'm not convinced they can do all the right things this week. Give me the Texans, short home favorites. Count me in. If I'm playing, I'm laying. Listen, we appreciate all the likes. We appreciate all the follows. 130,000 of you guys have followed. And let's not forget the special offer that we have for prospective clients today. Here's the idea. You get 20% off any all-access pass. That's from 1 day to a full year. Whatever you want, get on board. Just use the promo code TAKE20 at checkout. We appreciate all the likes, all the follows, and the more than 130,000 of you who have subscribed to our channel. I'll be back to check out the comments throughout the course of the week. If you have questions, you have comments, feel free to share them. And I'll be back to comment again, to reply to the comments and answer the questions. Best of luck with all your wagers right here in Week 16.